Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miracle Iheoma, aka Mending. Welcome to our YouTube channel. So in today's video, I've brought to you an interesting topic. I believe you're going to love it. Yes, we're going to be talking about adulting. What does it take to be an adult? The advantages and the disadvantages. Like I believe you're really going to enjoy. Do you know the interesting part about this thing that we're going to be talking about today is that I won't be talking about this alone. I have an amazing personality in the house. She's going to be joining me talk about adulting. She's an actor. She featured in Best Friends in the World, one of the trending movie here on YouTube. Before we continue, let's just watch one of her clips. We'll be right back.
My friend, will you keep quiet? What do you know? Those things impress you now because you're young. But when you've been through 4 boyfriends like I have, then you'll see the value in my advice.
That's exactly the Welcome point. Back. I believe you so much enjoyed that clip. That's not just all about her. She's also a music minister. She graduated from the University of Imo State where she studied marketing. So join me with my full heart. Like I'm so excited. Join me as I make welcome Anita Joma Eluago, also known as Anita C. She's also here on YouTube. We are so pleased to have you here in the studio. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome once again.
Thank you.
So this is Anita, also known as Anita C. Like I said before, just follow her on YouTube right away. So without wasting much of your time, let's just dive in right into what we have today. So Anita, can you tell us your own definition of adulting?
Okay, let me first of all go to the Oxford Dictionary. According to them, they said adulting means to do grown up things, okay, and hold responsibilities, okay, such as 9 to 5 jobs, car payments, mortgage rents, or anything else that makes one think of grown ups. Is actually, or you can say, to carry out one or more of the duties and responsibilities expected of a fully developed individual. So basically, adulting is being an adult, being able to, handle responsibilities given to you, being able to carry it out effectively, having the right mature mindset. So yeah.
To carry out responsibilities.
Yes.
What kind of responsibilities do you mean?
I mean responsibilities like you can fend for yourself.
Okay.
Now, so you have rent to pay. You don't have anybody you're running to settle it. So you have to start thinking on your own. You have a mind of your own. You start thinking on your own, trying to work things out, car bills, light bill, anything, that makes you think as a mature person.
So what you're trying to say in essence is that anybody that can make decisions, that can carry out responsibilities, that can fend for it or herself is an adult.
Oh, yes.
Like, do we have the right age? Like, this is a certain age that we will get to. Like for me, I believe once you're 18, you're an adult. So I don't know about you. Like, do we have a certain age that you say, yes, this person is an adult?
Well, 18 is actually the age in quotes.
Okay.
Being an adult from 18 above, you're seen as an adult.
Yeah, but then.
Yeah, but like there's some 15-year-old, 13-year-old, they're already an adult.
Okay.
Why? Because they fend for themselves at such a young age. They already know how to carry responsibilities. They're already mature in their mind that they deal with a lot of things. Because I know of someone that actually started taking care of her siblings at a very young age.
Like
at a very young age, from 14.
14?
Yes, she started taking care of her younger siblings. Started taking up responsibilities because their parents were not available.
Oh.
Yes, their parents were not. So she was the one handling things by herself, thinking for her siblings, what they will eat, what they are going to do, like everything. So I feel like there's not really the right age, because some persons that are 20, 21, they still think childishly.
like a child. So yeah, I know
They still think childishly. They still
they depend on their parents
depend
too.
on their parents for things and all. It's okay to depend on people. I'm not saying it's not okay to depend on your parents or people to get some things.
If you still depend
But
on your parents, are you still an adult? Like if you still depend on your parents for virtually like for
no,
everything,
not for
are you an
everything.
adult?
No, not for everything. If you
Okay.
depend on your parents, that means you're not doing anything to get money by yourself now. That means you're not mature. You are still a child.
Okay.
You're not. There are some people, even while they are still in their parents' house, they still maybe one or two things made them to keep staying in their parents' house. But then they don't really depend on their
Their
parents' money.
parents.
It all depends on the environment and the person. But in general, 18 is basically the right age because you can now get your driver's license. You are eligible to vote.
Yeah.
And you
You
can
can
now
drive.
drive from 18. It varies from countries too. So, but generally for maturity in the mind,
Okay.
it's not by the age. Yes.
Thank you very much for your
Okay.
contribution. So now let's go into the advantages because I believe everything in life has advantage and disadvantage. So can you
Mm.
just tell us what are the this or let's just talk about the advantages first. What are the advantages of being an adult?
Okay. One thing I would say is an advantage of being an adult is the fact that you can choose your own network.
Okay.
Meaning, you can choose the people you want to be around, like you want to stick to. But when you're a child, your parents always tell you, don't play
Go
with this
here,
person,
don't do
don't
this.
move with
Yeah.
this person is not, or they'll tell you this is the kind of person you should move with. But when you're an adult, you can
You can choose
choose
your own circle.
your own circle, choose the people you want to network with. Maybe you're a fan of music and you want to network with people that are musically inclined. You want to like because you want to learn more, you want to share ideas with this kind of people. You can make friends in by yourself without your parents. They're not telling you that, oh, this person you don't like the home,
They
this person
don't
don't,
they
this
are, they
person
are
is a Yoruba people is very parents, their family, their village people is not one with them.
yeah, they have one shrine in their house, so
Oh,
don't even
I'm
cross to their
telling you.
compound.
So but then so that's like one advantage of being an adult. And another thing I would say is you now realize your worth.
Okay.
Because as a kid or as a child, people always tell you what to do. People always tell you how you should think, if you are beautiful or not. If somebody tells you as a child that you're not beautiful, you get angry, you get sad. But as an adult, with a matured person, with a matured mind, if someone tells you that you are too fat, you are looking like an ape, it does not call for depression.
But some people
Or some
just get
people,
depressed.
yes, it's a mind something. You are still not matured in your
Yeah.
mind. But when you are fully matured, you understand that these things, it's just people's opinion.
I remember I said something about fat here on our channel. So if you've not watched that video, just go down. I'm going to link that particular video on this particular what we're doing now. So you just go and watch that video. You don't get the pressure just because of what people say about you. You are unique. Everybody is beautiful and uniquely blessed in their own. So thank you very much. So Anita, I'm really blessed by what you say. So let's talk about. I know there are lots of advantages.
Yeah,
I know there are lots. Is there any other
the
one you want to talk about?
independency.
Okay.
Maybe being independent is also a good thing as well, because your parents won't be there to control you.
And
You
you
can make
and you
decisions for
self you
yourself.
you won't be this you won't be a burden to your parents
Yeah.
anymore. This time around, you won't be the one giving your parents.
Yes.
That's it gives this feeling to give your parent the feeling that yes, I have a child that is grown up, that is an
Yes.
adult that can make decisions, feed and even help the family.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the disadvantages. I don't really want this video to be too long. So let's just talk about the disadvantages and your advice to the audience watching out for the video.
Okay. One disadvantage I would say is you cannot really relive your childhood again, because once you're an adult, you will never be able to relive your childhood again, because there are times when you just as a kid you have a lot of time to yourself. Like you can chill, you can play, you can watch movies, you can just do what you want. But then when you become an adult,
You can't go back.
like you can't go back. You'll be looking for your rest. It's even on weekends. Sometimes weekends, people work on weekends, so you can't really relive that childhood period.
And even while we're
You know.
children, you can easily go out. Like weekends, you want to party, you want to really run out. But when you become an adult, those times if you use it to rest, you just feel like let me just get some rest because of the very day ahead.
Yes, and also it gives you the another thing about disadvantage about being an adult. It is the constant need to be responsible, because there's a lot of pressure in adulting. There's a lot of pressure.
You
There's
can't
a lot
make
of
mistake as an adult.
expectations are high. Like even, oh my goodness, your family will be looking up to you.
Yeah.
If you have siblings, they will be looking up to you. Me, sometimes I will say, please, you should better look down, because the pressure is, when if they are looking up too much, when their eye pain them, they will look down because it's not really easy. So there's a lot of expectation, and you are expected to be responsible for everything. Like, is it relationship problem? Is it society problem? Peer pressure.
Everybody expects you to know how to handle things.
Yeah, adults.
You don't have the right to make mistake as an adult. They'll say, even as you are as an adult, excuse you.
So everybody tells you when to get married, tell you are supposed to get married at the right age. They'll be telling you the right age in quotes. There's a lot of maybe when you get to 25, you're not getting younger, you're not getting younger, you're not getting, like, so many goes from right, from the left. So it's really stressful. I'm telling you, it's really
but with
stressful.
all these disadvantages, do you think it's not good to be an adult, or do you still want to go back to childhood days?
Sometimes I wish to
go back
because it's really difficult to say, but it's interesting being an adult.
Yeah.
If you are following the leading of the Holy Spirit, you actually not make mistakes. Yeah. Swings comes with adulting too. So the Holy Spirit will help you to put that in check, put it in order, because you can just get arrogant for no reason, because you are stressed. Your mind is stressed because of this, because of that, because it's a whole lot.
Okay, so what's your advice generally now?
Well, we all need to set out core skills to handle these things. Okay. To handle this, I have something here that I put down. These skills, basically planning, focus, self-control, awareness, and flexibility. No one is actually born with these skills, but you can learn them over time. Like, you can learn how to. It's very important. Planning is very, because there's the man that fails to plan plans to fail. Yeah, exactly. So you should always have, every day you should have a to-do list. You must always plan on what you're going to do today. That's why at the beginning of the year you make your goals. Yeah. At the beginning of the month you make your goals. It's very important. Planning is very important. It helps, even though you don't meet up, but at least you have something to fall back to. Yeah, and you should always be focused. You cannot do life without God, though. If you know you don't know God, please go and hold him tight.
Hold him, like,
you can't do life without God, and you need to be aware of things, be exposed, go online, get teachings on YouTube, get books to read to enlighten you. Is very, 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 very important. And self-control, because there's a lot of temptation. Yeah. Because sometimes you just want to burst out and maybe
do a lot of things.
Sometimes you want to kill yourself. Please, my dear brothers and sisters, don't have to be self-controlled in your heart, in your spirit, in your mind.
Yeah. I thank you very much, Anita. I'm so blessed having you here today. I'm so honored. Thank you very, very much. Don't forget that this is Mending, and today we are talking about adult. Just continue watching this channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Just go now. Like, as I'm talking to you, subscribe immediately. Subscribe. Subscribe, like, and share. See you in our next video. We love you. Bye bye.